What's going on, guys? It's the Little Skater, and today we're going to be reacting to my 2-year skate progression. Now, to give you some context before we begin, I'm not new to riding a board with wheels necessarily. I used to ride a penny board when I was 13 and 14 years old. If you watched my video, A Story About Passion and Skateboarding, you'll know how I got to the point of wanting to try out real skateboarding. But I've been skating now for 2 years and a couple of months now, and so I've recorded my progression along the way. And so I started in October 2021, and the last video I made about progression was in September of 2023. So now it's November 2023, and so yeah, it's 2 years and a couple of months. Even though I rode a penny board and I was kind of familiar with riding a board with wheels, I pushed Mongo, and so one of my first goals when I got into skateboarding was to fix the Mongo push, because I heard at the time that it makes learning tricks harder because you have to change like your feet a lot to get into position for a trick. And so I was like, let's fix that Mongo push first. Let's get into my 2-year skate progression. So basically what I'm showing here is that I fixed the Mongo push, and now I can kick turn and stuff. My sister started recording this stuff, but then as time went on I recorded it myself. But yeah, I'm pretty comfortable now. And this is the first kind of thing I learned. I really didn't know how to go about learning how to get board control, so I just kind of did random things with the skateboard. Technically this would be some freestyle stuff, so that I could also try to get more comfortable with balancing and things. Also, learning how to tic-tac. I was really hyped on this because I couldn't figure it out for a long time. I was watching videos and it just didn't make sense to me. But then when someone described it kind of like stroking and ice skating, I kind of understood, and then I got it. And then I kind of rushed. Well, I didn't really rush. I wasn't in a hurry to get ollies, but I just wanted to try them out. So I practiced them stationary and moving. That wasn't one. There was a little one. And then again, to get board control, people say to practice manuals. I'm still bad at manuals, especially nose manuals, but I'm a lot better at backside manuals. Ollies were still quite low, but I felt a bit more in control. Then I learned stationary shove it. And rolling ones were kind of inconsistent, but I was kind of able to do them by month 2. Fakie shove. I actually learned them fakie first because people said they were easier. And so I learned them fakie and then regular. Got better shove-its. I ollied up a small curb. Ollieing off a curb was really scary. But it felt good when I did it. Then after some months, I got kick flips. Stationary and rolling. Honestly, I think they're decent looking for being like my first ones. Learning stationary and then rolling kind of stops after a while. That was my way of getting comfortable with it, though. That's technically a fakie front 180, but I didn't know. That was the gap, this little one. Yeah, you'll see a better one in spring. Then I tried learning back 180s. I was able to ollie higher, which I was very proud of at the time. Rolling kickflips a bit better. It's just some random thing. Backside 180 I got. And that's January. This is just a month of solidifying what I had. Doing it on an incline felt really weird, so I decided to practice that a lot. Kickflips are a bit better. That was a nice one. This felt so fun. I still find that fun. And rolling front shove. I honestly didn't find them hard. I look like I'm really close here, but I'm nowhere close. I'm learning how to ride switch. Here's that ollie that I couldn't film in December. From 180 off a curb. June and July. I was really hyped on this one. I don't know if I clipped the edge. I went to the skate park for the first time. No one talks about it, but rolling on these ramps that are so big is pretty scary at first. I'm learning kick turns. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that was really high up and that felt scary, but I did it. I learned no comply 180. And I tried learning 360 shoves, but I didn't get a grasp of them until a while down the line. Half cabs. Those are fun. I still like half cabs a lot. I was learning more skate park stuff. I learned how to pump. Dropped in. Transition is so much more fun when you can pump. Then you can't really do anything. That was the scariest, highest thing. This I was super hyped on. First board slide on a flat bar. Yeah, getting to pop shoves so I can actually pop them up. And I learned heel flips too. That was a pretty good fakie kickflip. August, September. And then we have the end of the first year, which is October 2022. So I show every trick that I ever learned in the beginning. Foundation's pretty solid by this point. I don't know why my front shoves were ugly that day, but it was just like that. I still fail at fakie front 180. I don't know why I showed power slides, but whatever. See, I still don't have a grasp of getting that 360 rotation by this point. It's gonna take longer. That was kind of rocket, TBH. That fakie kickflip took so long and so many attempts to get. And then I learn, then I show what I learned. Now I show the new stuff that I got the month. Rock to fakie took so long to get, like, I didn't realize you kind of have to manual and kind of grab the coping, but once I figured that out, I had it down. But it just took embarrassingly long to figure out. Learn how to use this, which is really fun. Alling off higher stuff. I also did a tiny little board slide. It's so terrible, but it was pretty exciting at the time. From 180. And I didn't really know how to go about learning transition tricks, so I kind of just did whatever. So I learned some grab tricks, Indian melon grab. That was my first year skateboarding, and now it's time to go on to the second year. So I'm battling tray flips, but meanwhile I learned some other things like nollie shoves. Started to practice nollies too. I'm barely getting off the ground at this point. Learned fakie big spins. I probably should have learned them earlier, but it is what it is. Then I went to the skate park. I really want to go back to this park that I'm at. Got tail stalls. Barely, but it was fun. 50-50s were another thing that were so hard for me to get. I just couldn't understand how to get myself in there. Now my 360 shoves are improving. Now I can get the full rotation. They're looking a lot nicer. This is when I was getting close to trays. I was finally getting my both feet on the board. It was the hardest to get both feet on the board. So hard. Tried frontside flips. Spoiler alert, I'm not getting frontside flips for a long time. But yeah, that's November, December, January. I accomplished many things at the skate park. Heel flipped off something. Was really hyped on that. You might have seen that on my Instagram. Got rock and rolls. I'm kind of bad at them though. That's my one and only backside 50-50. Frontside flips. Really bad. But landed my first tray, kind of, on carpet. This was real fun. ollie, kick flip off. I've been dreaming of that at the time, but I couldn't get it. And then I did. Ollieing the 3 stair. Yep, nollies are getting better. Fakey big spin. That was my only decent frontside flip, but the technique is bad. I learned it with bad technique, but I'm relearning them now. Started backside flips, and that's February and March. It was fun. I landed some more trays on carpet. I just couldn't stay centered. I keep landing on the nose. I was trying to work on that so I can get nose slides eventually. Finally, fakey heel. Fakey heels are still hard for me. Fakey heel flip. That was really bad, but I still can't get varial heel flips. Like, I've started them in April, and it is November of 2023, and I still can't varial heel. I got really close, but I just can't get beyond this. Then I went back to the skate park and ollied a 4 stair, which was super fun. Hold on, let me make this a good size. There's a fakey disaster I learned. There's a little line. It was a really bad kickflip up a bank. I can do them better, and I show them better later. Better frontside flips, but still whack technique, so I'm relearning them, as I said. 50-50s, finally. This took so hard. Like, I don't know why it's so hard to 50-50 for me. I tried that. Got front board. I've done them before, but I just decided to film them just now, like during this time. That was my first baby nose slide. Slowly, I'm getting a grasp of 50s. Once you can do them, they're all fun. Back 180 off a curb. Front shove off a curb. First nollies, Venice Beach. Learning nollie backside shove. And then I finally got my dream trick, a tray flip. Centered and everything. I posted it on my Instagram. I was so hype. Still, it's a pretty decent tray flip for my first one. And here's the better kick flip up a bank. Went to Venice Beach and kick flipped a 2 stair. That was so much fun. First slappy, well, yeah, kinda. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. Half cab flip. That's April, May, June. So I got half cab flips on solid ground. They just had to click, and then I would get them. Curb stall to kick flip off. Sorry if you can hear people talking in the background. Backside flips on lock. See, they were so much easier than frontside. That was scary, but it was fun when I got it. Finally, an axle stall. As you saw in my video, you're going to start seeing clips that you might have seen in other videos now. That gap was really scary but fun. It might have been a heel tap, but don't tell anyone. But I got it, so that's what matters. More axle stalls. You've probably seen this in my video. Can I learn bull skating? And we got that. That obstacle I fell in love with. It's so fun. I don't know what that thing's called. Manual to shove. Kick flipped my first 4 stair. Was so hyped on this. Then I started doing all my tricks off of some stuff that's higher than a curb. Because I've only done all my stuff off a curb. So I wanted to do my tricks off something higher than that. This is slightly higher, but not all that higher. Got some tricks on my rail because I got a rail. And then I got a kicker ramp, so I started playing with that and doing my tricks on that so it could help me at the skate park. I think I posted this. I'm so inconsistent with doing kickflips on that kicker. I don't know why. Switch flip because I want to learn nollie flips. And then trays are getting more consistent. And I practiced lines. This one's one of my best ones. It was really fun. Because I would always do, like, try to land 5 each of my tricks, but I would never really do lines, so I really focused on learning lines at this point. This was the longest line. I was so surprised. Like, I didn't fail any trick, I don't think. I almost got taken out by that fakey big spin, but then I kept going, and then I just didn't fall. It was fun. So, that kickflip almost missed too. And then, yeah, July and August. So I learned many new tricks and solidified tray flips. Because doing it on this particular surface was really hard. Like, I could do it in my basement off that little piece of wood, but I couldn't do it outside, so getting them outside was really fun. Varial heel update. See, there you go. I still can't do it. Front and back 180 on a pyramid. Sorry, you might not be able to see some of the text. First hospital flip. Those are fun. I'm still inconsistent with them though. Had more fun with a kicker. Shove on a bank. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Starting to learn ledge tricks by this point. So, 50-50s are good now. My first awful nollie flips. Don't worry, they get better. Literally struggling, like I'm fighting for my life. 50-50. That's still hard for me to this day. But I'm focusing on ledge tricks more. And that's all. And that's all for my 2-year skate progression. It's been so fun. This journey has been crazy. Skateboarding literally like totally changed my life. Like, it sounds cliche, but it really did. It just taught me so many things. It gave me so many memories. It gave me just a new fun hobby to work towards. And I hope you enjoyed watching this 2-year skate progression of mine. I hope to keep going and getting better and having more fun. If you like this video, please like it and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!